Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be playing a game that came out a couple years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, called Singularity. Played through it a couple times before, love the game, so I figured I'd do a playthrough of it on my channel, so hope you guys enjoy. We're just going to hop right into it, I guess. And I apologize in advance because I don't currently have a mic, so
the Soviet
Union be hearing my keyboard and mouse clicking away like it's my fucking job.
Soviet Russia holds a commanding position in the future destiny of the world.
But it was the United States that held the secret to atomic power.
This determined declares we must have atomic control. The flags of freedom fly all over the world.
This superiority would be short-lived, however, as Stalin was already at work on a plan of his own. While searching for uranium on a tiny island off the southeast coast of the Soviet Union, Russian engineers discovered E-99, a powerful and unprecedented source of energy. Seeing an opportunity for further world domination, Stalin authorizes unlimited development funds to explore the capacities of the substance. Project Director Viktor Borisov establishes an island research station, Katorga 12. For his groundbreaking research, he receives the Order of Lenin. When Nikita Khrushchev succeeds Stalin, he accelerates the program, pressuring Borisov to begin field experiments. However, not only is E-99 capable of delivering unimagined power, it is also incredibly volatile. Yet Borisov is pressured to begin tests. The disaster has no known survivors. Moscow buries the installation, effectively wiping it from the map. 2010. A U.S. spy satellite flying over the area is blinded by a radiation surge. Fearing another Chernobyl, and suspicious of Moscow's secrecy, the reconnaissance mission over Katorga 12 is ordered by the Pentagon.
Spartan Team Titan 1 actual, you are now entering Russian airspace. Proceed with caution.
Roger that, Titan 1. Continuing on this vector. ETA to target 3 minutes.
Brass must be scared shitless if they're willing to risk an international incident sending us in like this. Intel says this berg's been abandoned for 50 years. Do you know what they say about military intelligence? So keep your head on a swivel.
Spartan Team, maintain present speed and heading.
Copy that, Titan 1.
Damn! You see that?
Spartan 2-1, Spartan 2-1, we're reading a radiation spike on your vector.
Oh shit! It's an EMP!
The death of Dr. Dimitrov in the fire had far worse results than anyone expected. We'd hoped Dr. Borisov would be allowed to continue with our research, but we just received word that Moscow deemed our work to be too dangerous. Any further study into E-99 is being discontinued and all personnel are to be removed from the island. Katorga 12 will be completely shut down. All of our work will be lost.
Welcome to Katorga 12. All first-time arrivals must report to registration. All those who have previously registered are free to enter through the north gate.
This is Demi!
Equivalent 4-1. We were hit, goddammit, I repeat. We were hit.
Titan 1 actual here. What's your status, Captain?
We got punched out. Copter's down and we're scattered. Don't know how many KIAs yet. Over.
Satellite's got you about 30 clicks south of a radio tower. Get your team there, Captain. We're pulling you out.
Understood, sir. Spartan team, if you copy. Switch your comm gear to TAC 3. Meet up at the rally point.
That's just creepy.
The influx of new scientists and technicians to Katorga 12 has dwindled to nothing. Rumor has it that Dr. Borisov might become the new head of Katorga 12, but I doubt Moscow has much confidence in him. If only Dr. Demichev hadn't died in the fire.
As people arrive from the boat, they no doubt have a great many questions, but you must explain that there is no time to waste. Move quickly and without hesitation through the list of prepared questions. Once you've fulfilled out the form fully, move the newcomer onto the next station. There are always a great many people to process, and the faster you work, the faster everyone will finish their job.
The threat from the west is ever present, and here on the isolated island of Katorga 12, we are fighting that threat. The glorious work we are doing will change the world and keep our way of life safe from those who seek to do us harm. Soviet scientists have discovered the answer to our hopes and dreams, the element E99. E99 is a rare element only found on Katorga 12. There are many different ways to help the efforts of Mother Russia here on Katorga 12. Your family will live well on the island, and your children will attend schools offering the very best Russian education. Scientific research is the largest division on the island, advancing agriculture, industry, medicine, and the military. Processing E99 is an important part of the island's function, creating the metal, gas, and other forms of E99 we use every day. A strong military presence is important on Katorga 12 to ensure the safety of the island. A workforce that will make every Russian proud is the backbone of the island. From the rail yard to the docks, every worker supports the motherland. All of your contributions will go toward achieving the ultimate goals of our work here on Katorga 12. We must stand as one against the forces of the West. You are the lucky ones selected for service on Katorga 12. We have moved your family for your convenience. We must now stand together for Mother Russia.
I haven't even barely started playing it. It's already got the creepiest vibe I can imagine.
By some miracle, you're alive and hearing this. Rally at the base of the radio tower we passed over before we got bounced. SNR's running carpool from there. Double timing. Move! Help! Help! For the love of God, please! Let me out!
Dimitriv, what happened? What did you do? What did I do? Nothing. We almost died in there. Fortunately, he saved me.
The influx of new scientists and technicians to Katorga 12 has increased tenfold since Dr. Dimitriv went to Moscow. His presentation of our work must have been very successful. Additional facilities are being built, and our research funds continue to grow. And to think, only 4 weeks ago, Dr. Dimitriv almost died in that fire. Whoever saved him did us all a huge favor.
Foreshadowing.
I don't know how much time I have, so I'll make this quick. The Singularity exploded about 2 hours ago, killing hundreds of people. But spreading radiation is also having effects. It's mutating humans into violent monsters, and they feed on human flesh. I have to get out of here before they find me.
Titan 1 actual. Copy. For fuck's sake, someone copy back! Copy back and tell me things look a little south of normal, because I'm officially freaking out! Go in Section 8 here. I know it, damn it. Okay, eyes forward. Keep to the original directive. Continue to the radio tower.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Vajokovich, your son Jacob is continuously being disruptive in class. He mocks me in front of the other students and refuses to keep his hat off during class. His crude behavior will not be tolerated. If this continues, he will be expelled from school or worse. Mrs. Kozlov. Mrs. Kozlov. What the fuck was it? Just gonna read this. When Kasha returned from the lab, she told me she wasn't feeling well because she had come into contact with E99 solution. I offered to take her to the doctor, but she refused, saying they might terminate her. She begged me to keep quiet about it and let the sickness run its course, but then she became violent, so I chained her door shut. From the terrible sounds I've heard coming from there, I can't even bear to look in on her anymore.
If anyone should find this recording, please. Our children are hiding in a room at the top of the stairs. They only have a limited amount of food and water and won't be able to last for much longer. Please. They're so scared.
Okay. What the fuck? Guess probably just heard the phone ringing.
It's a lovely day. Let's go outside and play.
Oh, Lord. Just to let you guys know, I'm not usually the type of person to get scared by horror games like this, but for some reason, the environment of this game, the setting, just the ambience, for some reason gets to me a little bit. Jesus Christ, how many bullets are you gonna take?
Titan 1, if you're receiving, I'm in what looks like a school, and there's some guy... Holy mother!
I'm not okay with this shit that I can't see running around me. This revolver kinda sucks. Hello children, please remember to wash your hands after using the restroom. Practicing personal hygiene is very important for the health and well-being of yourself and others. You wouldn't want to upset your parents by catching or spreading an infectious disease. Dr. E99.
Help me. There were sirens, and then there was explosion. And Miss Barsukova screamed and ran out of the classroom. And she left us there, all alone. I am hiding in the restroom, and everyone's screaming and panicking outside. I don't know what to do. Please, help!
Under Dr. Dimichev's orders, we have begun using assigned seating in the cafeteria as well as assigned meals. I've had several teachers and students complain about this, but I've been told by Dimichev to say nothing, and that is exactly what I'll do. Please place 1 ounce of this powder in each student's food who sit at table 1. It's an experimental enhancer which is completely safe.
Dr. Demichev has told us the equipment they're installing at the school is safe, but I'm worried. I have a friend who works at one of the animal testing labs, and he told me E99 mutates living flesh. How could they expose the children to something like that?
Children, under your
This is my first day at school, and my family just moved to the island last week. I was afraid to leave all my friends behind, but Papa tells me I'll make new friends. He won't tell us what he's working on in his new job, but insists it will help us and I can get the puppy I asked for. We watched a film about Dr. E99 in class today. I wonder if Papa is working with Dr. E99 at his new job.
This is our good friend Dr. E99. He's our answer to the growing menace of the United States. You see, America created the atomic bomb, a powerful weapon they've used twice now on large cities. But thanks to a recent discovery, we control something much more powerful. We control the might of E99. E99 is a rare element that can only be found deep underground here on Katorga 12. A base was built on this island to study it. You see, our scientists think that someday they will be able to use E99 to accomplish some pretty amazing things. Like taking barren farmland and making it productive again. Or taking a sick man and making him a super soldier. They even hope to be able to turn back the clock on old citizens and make them young again. The might of E99 means we no longer need to fear America's atomic power. The possibilities for E99 seem endless. Who knows? With its help, we may soon be able to travel through time itself. But whatever its uses, we can sleep soundly, knowing that E99 will protect us from the evils of the West and make the Soviet Union a safe and dominant superpower.
There are a lot of games that talk about the Soviet Union. I'm not sure what the principal's up to, but ever since they began outside seating during lunch, several students have gotten sick, some violently. Later tonight, I'm going to inspect the kitchen to see what we've been feeding the children. If anything is abnormal about it, I'll let Dr. Divichev know. He'll set things right.
I don't understand why I can't be with my friends during lunch. They make us all sit at assigned tables and force us to eat the food they put in front of us. We can't trade with anyone. Not that I feel like eating much. My stomach has been hurting a lot lately.
What? Are you gonna fucking die?
There has been another event, this one much worse than the last. It has exceeded Borisov's threshold. We are securing the facility, and then we will make our way down the hill. We must leave Katorga 12 at once.
Oop. Got me a real gun now. Y'all can't even fuck with me.
Rico, you're alive!